so sorry for scaring you so badly.
You scared the shit out of me in this movie. How dare you?
I know. I just felt like right now is a great time to scare the shit out of people.
Yes, that's exactly what we need. It's exactly what we need. Well, so many people, including myself, have fallen in love with you from watching you on Parks and Rec and Party Down. So Funny and Step Brothers, and then you blew us away with your dramatic work in Severance.
Thank you.
And now you're incredible in this horror film. Have you been wanting to explore a darker side, or is it the state of the world that pushed you into it?
I don't know. I guess after Parks and Rec ended, I kind of felt like I wanted to try, because when I started out, I thought I was going to be like a super serious actor, and then Step Brothers actually happened. And someone like fell out of the role and they needed to cast it at the last second. So I got that role and I didn't think I would. And so that kind of set me on this kind of comedy trajectory or whatever. And so then a few years later, I wanted to try something more serious. So I started like, at least try, like I auditioned for Big Little Lies and, tried to get, just do something different, I guess.
Yeah. You bring up setting out and thinking you were going to go down this dramatic path and not even really looking at comedy.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, tell us about the great actor Adam Cordero.
Oh, yeah. Adam Cordero. Yeah.
Cordero.
I'm surprised you didn't get that right.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I did not do my research. We're a fake news show.
Right,
so.
Exactly. Clearly.
I do very little homework.
Cordero was going to be my new name, my stage name for a while. This is a shortened version of my mother's maiden name. And I remember when I was in acting school, I wrote down Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Adam Cordero. And I thought it sounded so cool. I even practiced my signature.
It does sound cool.
I know, I still might do it.
Well, it's not too late.
Yeah.
Do you think Adam Cordero would have been a different actor than Adam Scott?
100%.
Yeah.
Very serious all of the time.
You'd be method right now, probably.
Yeah,
right?
I would. Right now, I'd be here only because I was researching a role of someone that's a guest on a talk show.
Which isn't so far off from what you did as a little kid. Is it
right.
true that you stayed up late to watch Letterman every single night?
Oh, yeah. Every night. On a 5-inch black and white screen that I had in my room.
Underneath the covers?
Yes. It was because it was the 80s. So Letterman was on at 12:30. And so no one was awake. And yeah, I would practice being a talk show. I set my bed, put pillows on my bed so it was like a couch, and I would practice talking to Dave on my couch. Yeah, and masturbating. I mean, I was feeling like it wasn't super cute.
Yeah. Okay. Now I believe. Now it's believable.
Right. Now it makes sense.
Now it's believable.
Yeah.
Did you ever get to meet David Letterman and tell him you masturbated to him?
Yeah. I did. Finally, like 10 years ago, I did his show, and it was a huge deal.
Oh.
Yeah. But I did not masturbate on the show.
Okay. That's what a classy guy you are. I'm glad you had some self-control. I want to talk about this movie, Hokum. Takes place in Ireland.
Yes.
Without spoiling anything, tell people what it's about.
It's about a guy who's a writer, and he's going to a hotel in Ireland to spread his parents' ashes, and there may or may not be a witch in the basement of the hotel, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
When I say may or may not, there is.
There is.
Otherwise, there wouldn't be a movie.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd say that if
there's a witch.
There's a witch. There's definitely a witch.
Yeah. And you thought it was scary. You were scared.
I was terrified.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
It is. It's very scary.
And you play. Well, first of all, how did this role come about? For you? It
was a script I read. I love this guy, Damien McCarthy. His previous movie, Oddity, is terrific. And I was already a fan of that. It was a small horror movie, Irish horror movie, that I was super into anyway. And so this kind of came across my transom.
What?
Do people say that?
Of course I know what that means.
That's what was about to come out of my mouth. It makes no sense.
Sure,
okay.
If you say so.
This script came across my transom.
Really quick.
Please do. And I just wanted to do it because I loved.
Are you sure that wasn't an autocorrect?
I think it was.
Yeah, Transom was an autocorrect.
Was it Melody? Is that the
Melody.
name? Yeah,
Melody.
that's right.
I love Melody.
What the f*** is he talking about?
I don't know. No one knows.
No one knows.
knows.
Good Lord.
So the director thought of you. So, okay, your character is a difficult man.
Yeah, and asshole.
Cantankerous.
Yes.
Yeah, he's okay. I was going to say,
Yeah.
yes, asshole. He's a little bit of an asshole. We still root for you because you're a great actor. But do you, when a director calls you and says, you're the first person I thought of for this asshole.
To play this
Are you
asshole.
offended? Because I'm not swimming in offers, but when I do occasionally get an offer, it's always for like an unhinged Karen.
Right.
And of course, I immediately call my manager.
Right.
Why do you think I'm so unhinged?
And you scream at them.
And I scream at them. But does it?
Yeah, I guess I wasn't sure why he thought of me to play just an unruly prick. But I was excited to because I guess I had played a bunch of like sweetly likable people over and over again. So it was kind of nice to revel in being unpleasant.
Yeah, well, you're also a very likable guy, so I imagine that would be fun to explore.
Sure, yeah, sometimes it's really hard just not to be so likable.
Yeah.
You know?
Sorry it's so difficult for you.
Thank you.
You're getting rave reviews. One review said, Adam Scott does his best film work to date.
Wow, that's very nice.
Yeah, New York Times says, Adam Scott is perfection.
Wow. I think that's setting an unrealistic expectation.
No, what is it
People
like?
will inevitably be disappointed if they read something like that.
Not true. What is it like being so perfect?
Oh, it's really difficult. I mean, where do I start?
Yeah.
You know, Desi, it's so hard. You know, we all have to start somewhere. Yeah. So the perfection is something I'm working on. I'm trying to be less perfect.
Yeah,
you know?
well,
we all do our best.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Good luck with
Thank
that. It takes place in Ireland. Do you think that it being in Ireland makes it even more spooky because the buildings are so old?
Yeah.
Like if you shot it here, you'd be shooting in like an
Burbank.
abandoned, in an abandoned circuit city somewhere.
Yeah.
Has a different feel.
Abandoned circuit cities are terrifying. Let me tell you.
This is true.
Yes, Ireland is like the most pleasant, beautiful place on earth, but we are out in the middle of the countryside, and when the sun goes down, it is immediately terrifying.
Oh my God.
Because it's dark. I mean, when the sun goes down, it's dark, obviously. But,
you don't say there, it's dark when the sun goes down?
Yeah, I know. But out in the middle of the countryside, there are no street lights, so it's really dark, and it's super scary.
When you're in those scenes where you're having to be terrified and often you're by yourself, what kind of sense memory are you doing? Are you thinking about Trump getting a third term?
Yes. Yes.
Thought so.
And I just start screaming uncontrollably.
It worked.
Yeah.
Well, as a perfect actor,
thank you.
Yes, I will never let it. That's the only way I will ever greet you.
From now on,
Adam Scott.
whenever we see each other, you'll refer to me as perfect?
Mr.
Is that what you're
Scott,
saying?
perfect actor.
Oh my
Yes.
God, thank you.
What is there? Is there anything that you haven't done yet that you'd still like to do?
That's a really good question. I don't know. I mean, I really do think that you know what I would like to do is play a talk show host just so I could because coming here was such a big deal for me just to like be at the Daily Show and like the daily grind of a talk show I think is fascinating and I know it's not as fascinating for everybody who works here, but I find that I mean probably
you can say
not.
that again.
That's vodka in there, right?
Cigar,
That's
just
right.
grizzled
That's
over
right.
it. Oh, that's very.
I think it's
really?
because one of my ways into wanting to be in show business was David Letterman, and you know, and that really caught my imagination. So I know that movies about talk shows and movies about stand-up comedy are really tough to make work. They never quite feel right, but that would be fun.
Well, so here, let's switch seats.
Oh, great! Yeah.
Yeah. Let's swap. You got the L.
Oh, wow. Okay. I feel like I need some cards or something.
Yeah, grab the cards. That's it.
Am I reading it?
Yeah, you're reading it.
Hokum is in theaters nationwide now. Adam Scott.
Thank you.